never met a dog with more toys. Frankie, is that your favorite one? Oh my god, so many toys. So I am at this really cool park in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, and Frank is loose and having so much fun. Hey guys, so a lot has happened in the past few days, and like, I'm not even gonna excuse my appearance. I know I look like crap. I have some kind of virus or something because my white blood cell count is really low. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm like all over the freaking place right now because I, am not doing so great. So, it's been about a week or so that I have been diagnosed with severe aplastic anemia. Basically my bone marrow is failing, and my white blood cells, red blood cells, and my platelets are all low. And so that trifecta right there is aplastic anemia. Fun fact, Marie Curie, the scientist, she actually died of aplastic anemia. Now a lot of people be like, well, no, she died from radiation, but actually radiation causes aplastic anemia. Look it up. So I'm not sure yet, the doctors aren't sure yet how I got aplastic anemia. Sometimes it shows up because you've been exposed to harmful chemicals, but in about 50% of cases of severe aplastic anemia, it's idiopathic, which means that the doctors don't know why you have it. So I am currently in the hospital 3 or 4 days a week getting red blood transfusions so my hemoglobin stays up, and then also getting platelets transfused, and basically that's what's keeping me alive right now. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a science lesson. White blood cells are the cells that fight off infections, bacteria, and keep you healthy. Red blood cells are the ones that carry oxygen to all of your organs, and platelets are what help you clot. So if you like cut yourself bleeding, you're not gonna bleed out. So the fact that all three of those levels are severely low, it puts me at a risk of infection. I'm not getting enough oxygen, so I'm like constantly tired and dizzy and just kind of feel like shit. And the platelets are the reason why I was bruising all over my body. So I am basically like bubble girl. I should not go out in crowds, and I pretty much just should minimize my exposure of harmful bacteria or viruses as much as I can, which means wearing a face mask whenever I go to the hospital, not being around kids because y'all kids are dirty. It's been very overwhelming. Even though I've been discharged from the hospital, I'm still there 3-4 days a week, constantly getting blood drawn, constantly getting tested, constantly getting transfused, and I'm being treated at the Smilo Cancer Center in New Haven, Connecticut currently. Now you guys might be wondering, why am I in Connecticut and not in New York? I was going to start treatment there. I ran into an issue with my insurance. The doctor told me that basically with my insurance situation in New York, it would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars for just like even a small stay at the hospital. It would be astronomical, like millions of dollars. In New York City, I don't have a lot of people who can take care of me. Brad works a full-time job, and I, for a week, had my mom staying with me, but that meant her basically putting her life and her job on hold. So I figured that it would be the best thing for me to move back to Connecticut for the time being while I receive treatment. So that means I canceled my lease on my apartment, and one of my friends is actually going to go over to my apartment in New York and just pack everything and put it in storage. Treatment's going to take a really long time. It's going to be up to 6 months to a year, depending on how I respond. My doctor is trying to get me admitted to the National Institute of Health in Bethesda, Maryland, because that is where the pioneers of research and finding a cure for this disease are located. They have some innovative new drugs and therapies and treatments that they are performing on people, their clinical trials. I'm actually really excited about that because they have a really, really high success rate with treating people. Now, I guess their goal is to get me into remission with this disease. Fingers crossed that I get accepted, because that would be amazing and super life-changing. But, you know, as with a lot of people that go through these therapies, it may work for a while, but it can always come back. You're never fully cured from it by going through the therapies. The only true cure to this disease is a bone marrow transplant, but the side effects and risks associated with the treatment are less than the risks associated with bone marrow transplant. So I am going to try the therapy first, see how I respond, and if I don't, then I will be getting a bone marrow transplant. I still don't know if I have a match. I guess, you know, eventually I will find out, but I really, really want to make it my mission right now to encourage you guys to go on bethematch.com, and there's also another website where you can order a kit to be sent to you. All you do is swab your cheek, send it back, and you will be added to the National Donor Registry. A lot of people that watch my videos have already been doing this, and they've been sending me messages saying that they've joined the registry, and they're saying that they hope that they're a match for me. And honestly, it's like 1 in a million that they are. But even if they aren't a match for me, they could be a match for somebody else, maybe a young child dying from leukemia or something. So this is not something that just could change my life. It could change thousands of people's lives, and I don't understand like why more people don't do it, because it's like such an incredible gift. Like, you're giving somebody the gift of life. So yeah, I mean, it's been a tough week. I have lost everything. I lost my apartment in New York. I've lost my freedom. And I've lost the way that I live my life. And it sucks feeling so sick and going to the hospital every day. And every time the doctor comes in, being scared that he'll just give you more bad news. But I have gotten so much support and love from you guys, so thank you so much. I'm trying to be strong. It still hasn't 100% set in, you know, like this has really changed my life. I joined a Facebook support group, and I've been messaging a lot of people with this disease, and we compare our numbers, and we talk about our symptoms, and we are supportive of each other. And that's really nice to have right now, because it is such a rare disease. Only 1 in a million people have it, and why the fuck me? Even though I am depressed and sad at this very moment, I have not stopped being grateful, because the doctors basically said that it was some good luck that kept me going for as long as I did, even though I was functioning on so little oxygen, with such a low white blood cell count, and with my platelets so low that I could have had a spontaneous brain bleed at basically any given moment. I had somebody email me a couple of days ago to tell me that their friend died of this because he didn't catch it in time. And so whatever made me go to the doctor that day, my guardian angel, maybe my dad looking out for me, I am just so grateful, because this could have been a much worse story had I waited just a few more days. But so yeah, that's like a little update right now, and I hope that whatever you guys are going through in your life, you just realize that life is precious and enjoy every single moment, because you never know when you're going to lose everything. Because I was so happy. I felt like my life was perfect almost, and then it kind of just got taken away from me, and it was kind of like being blindsided when all of this happened, like literally losing everything very, very quickly. But I haven't lost my life, and I haven't lost my family, and I haven't lost my friends, so I think that is important to remember that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Once I gather up the strength and energy, one of these days I really want to make a video talking more about aplastic anemia and bringing more awareness to it. I know a lot of people that watch me have messaged me also telling me that they themselves suffer from rare diseases or rare autoimmune disorders, and I feel like by this happening to me, it has given me the ability to use my platform to spread awareness about this, and I really intend to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.